Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Ben 10 back with another banger, back with another classic. Here doing what we gotta do to get to where we gotta go. I'm here with the LU broadcasters. We have a treat for y'all today, starting this way.
What's poppin'? It's your girl Key.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Drip T.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Aaron Spencer, A Money from Kansas City.
And it's your girl Maya K with the word of the day. Ben, would you like to introduce our special guest?
We didn't have any announcements.
No,
Lincoln
that we
announcements
literally
today?
just said that, Ben. Like literally before we started recording.
Oh, okay.
You are so late. Go ahead.
Well, we have a special guest here today. Former Lincoln University Miss Junior.
Oh my God.
Former Lincoln University cheerleader.
Okay.
Huh?
All right.
Current graduating senior. Huh?
Yeah.
Honor student.
What else?
Huh?
CAB chair.
All love.
Current, I was finna say that.
Put some respect on her name.
Currently, 2019-2020, give a round of applause for your current CAB chair, Nikayla. How you feeling today?
I'm well. How about you?
Oh, we doing good. We doing
Good.
good. Well, let's get it kicked off. Anybody got any questions?
Okay, Nikayla. So next week is homecoming. So how do you think it's gonna turn out next week? I know you the chair of the campus activity board, so you kind of over everything. So how you expecting this week to go?
Shoot, I just hope everything is just running smoothly. And shoot, I've been praying all week because we've been having a real hectic week. Just preparing to serve you guys and making sure this homecoming is
So
one that goes down in history. Yes.
So can you give us a quick rundown of what can we expect next week?
Okay, so on Sunday, we have the worship service that starts at 9 o'clock, and that is from 9 to 10:30. After that, we have our gospel concert, and that starts at 5 now, and it's from 5 to 7. After that, we transition from the gospel concert to the homecoming kickoff, and that's from 8 to 10:30, and that will be on the quad. On Monday, we have the LU Carnival, and it will be on the top of the Anthony parking lot.
So what can we expect at the LU Carnival? Because when I seen that, I was like, so is it gonna be like rides or something like?
No rides, but attractions.
Attractions.
And y'all definitely will get some type of novelty to take back with y'all. After that, what is it? The JC Strong concert, and that's from 7 to 9. After that is the Trap and Paint.
Okay.
And that is from, from 9 to 11. On Tuesday, we have David Banner, and that's our symposium. That is from 11 to 2. Later on that night, we have the Oxcore Wars, and that is from 7 to 9. That's something different we wanted to bring instead of the comedy show we usually do. So they do cash prizes and stuff like that, but y'all have to come to find out what it's about.
Okay.
Oh, so there is a comedy show?
No, it's not.
She's saying that's in replace.
Yeah,
of
it's in
the-
replacement of the comedy show, yeah. On Wednesday, we have Calf Appreciation and Hump Day on the Hill. Later on that night, we have For the Culture fashion show, and that's from 7 to 9. And Maya is one of the hosts for that night.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Current member of the LU broadcasters.
you.
Congratulations. Got a
Thank
hosting
you.
gig.
On Thursday is our Yard Fest, and that is from, what is that from? 11 to 3. And then later on is the Coronation and the Coronation Ball, and that starts at 7. On Friday, we have the Pep Rally, and that is from 3 to 5. And then later on is the Step Show and the Step Show After Party. And then
Saturday.
on Saturday, we have the Homecoming Parade, the Homecoming Game, and then later on that night, we have the finale Homecoming Concert.
Period.
And that is
So it's
from
just
10 to 3.
a week full of events. So besides the finale, because I know that's everybody's favorite event, what do you think your favorite event would be this week besides the finale?
Oh, man. Probably the gospel concert, the Ox Core Wars, and the Yard Fest, because we definitely have like a lot of student vendors that y'all might see around campus or even on like your social media outlets. And we also have a lot of food vendors that are coming, so you guys can purchase any type of food you'll like that we have there. So it's a variety of everything. So yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. How do y'all go about picking the homecoming artists? Is it kind of like who's popping at the time, or just, because last year we had G Herbo. Was it just G Herbo by himself? Yeah, it was just G Herbo. So how do y'all go by picking? Like, the CAB vote on it?
It's more so we ask the general like school students who they would like to see to come for the next year's homecoming. So like when I got elected into office, I had just made a tweet and was like, who would y'all want to come? So it was a lot of like Kevin Gates, Megan, the baby, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. So it's just more so like a general, and then we just go about like how our budget is and how we can like cater to most students' needs, like who we
That's
want
an
for artists.
interesting take, and you hold a very powerful position because initially, even after we get the tally or the total of all the students want to see, the chair and the board members had to go from there. My question is, scaling back a little bit from homecoming, what is the process of becoming CAB chair?
She looked like that.
Well, you do have to previously serve on the board as an intern and as a board member. So I did both. I served as an intern my spring semester of my freshman year, and then I had got elected to be on the board my sophomore year, and I served as the director of entertainment. And I worked close-handedly with the different agencies that we brought, like Yo Gotti and whoever else we had brought for that year. And then after that, you just run.
And you win.
And you win or lose. So,
How do you think you won the people over to get the vote?
to be honest, I really just don't know.
Did you expect to win?
No. I didn't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not finna sound cocky or anything. I really just I'm just somebody, I feel like I'm really down to earth. I try to be as humble as possible. But my slogan was a different Lincoln, and I tried to at least bring that to y'all for this homecoming. Something that's different, something that's not repeated.
Yeah.
So, that was just something, you have to really cater to the students' needs. It's not really more so yourself. So that's like our purpose for CAB is to serve the students and, work hard, you play later. So, yeah.
All right.
Can you tell us what that confirmation is like, what that feeling is like once you know, like, you got Boosie, you got Meg? Like, what is that? What's that feeling?
Man, whew, because this summer, this summer we just, you literally, you just go through the artist list, and me and my board, we literally, pick, what best fits for, the different artists, what we're gonna have for homecoming. We work a lot, especially on top of summer events, back to school events. So it's just more so, seeing what's fit for the students and also the theme of the school. Yeah.
I was gonna say, once y'all decided who y'all was gonna have to perform for homecoming, how did y'all even get in touch with them? Did somebody have an inside contact, or y'all just hit up their management, or?
That's something administration does.
So y'all don't actually
Yeah, we don't actually call.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we don't actually call them and be like, hey, da da da. That's something our advisor.
You're not sliding in Meg's DMs or nothing.
Yeah. Oh no.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Oh no,
Come
we
in
don't.
on Boosie live.
Can you come to Lincoln?
Oh no, that's something our advisor does, and with the help of us, yes, but we don't do it in an unprofessional way. So it's nothing like that.
So just seeing y'all around campus, CAB, like y'all always together, like y'all just seem like one big group. Like how can you like attest for that? Like what do you see this year in like the CAB members that you haven't seen in past years, or just something? Is there something different?
Well, we have different personalities and different backgrounds from CAB. So it's some people that's from Jamaica, some people that's from St. Louis, Indiana, so on and so forth. Shoot, even KC. But it took us quite some time to get that bond that we really like needed with each other. It wasn't like an overnight process. So like I said, it's just different personalities. None of us were ever really close like that. So it just kind of took like over the summer us working together doing like welcome back week and stuff like that to actually find some type of bond.
So, do you feel like y'all are doing more this year? Because I feel like I've been seeing like CAB more and more this year. Like, I really like usually the other years, I'm really not for sure who's on CAB. But like now I can really tell like, okay, he, she, they all on CAB. And I feel like y'all are doing a lot more events than like the past years. Like even like before homecoming, I feel like y'all have at least 2 or 3 events every week. Like, how do y'all manage to do all of that? Like,
Shoot, prayer.
like for real, because y'all are really doing a lot on top of planning homecoming as well. Like y'all have had everything each week, I think.
Almost each week. We at least try to have at least 2 to 3 events each month, at least catering to our students. We have actually 2 more events after homecoming.
Yes.
So, yeah, but we just at least try to cater, like I said before, cater to the students of what they actually want to see. Like I know 2 of our back to school events was the ice cream social and the vision board party. And we had the bonfire. It was just a lot of events we have, and I just feel like it's just more so which I would like to see, and any ideas y'all may have, we want to at least try to recreate it as much as possible.
I mean, I was gonna ask, so you the head chair, right, of CAB, so you the top, right? So how do you, as the leader of CAB, I'm sorry, excuse, how do you like deal with like disagreements between? Cause I know it's like, how many of y'all is it in CAB?
It is 12 of us
12.
as a board.
That's on the board, but then you still got interns.
Yeah, and our interns altogether is 22 of us.
On me, so how you keep it all together? Like, cause I know it'd be hectic, like especially right now.
Just them listening to me and my co-chair Morgan. It's just really more so a respect thing. Especially like when you're talking to them, because we're all young adults, so it's just more so not yelling at them or anything like that. It's really like talking to them in a firm voice, knowing that you're serious at the same time, especially like when it comes to disagreements, because we have a lot of disagreements. But it's just, at the end of the day, if we can agree upon at least something, then we're cool. But other than that, it's more so like just having the respect overall over the board and things of that sort. So yeah.
Y'all got any more questions for Nikayla?
I'm just gonna say, not like a question, more like something you can like just say to the people, because by the time this episode airs, they should be getting ready for that gospel concert and going out and getting some good words in. But anything you want to say to like the viewers listening for the upcoming week, like just in preparation or just in good faith about homecoming week?
Don't let your homecoming be your homegoing. Period. Other than that, that's really it. But I want everybody to enjoy themselves this homecoming. We're trying to bring something very different for y'all and something unique. So I really hope y'all enjoy yourself. Make sure y'all get y'all ticket before next Friday at 4 p.m. Other than that,
I'm charging $50 at the door for students that go here.
That's anybody. It's anybody.
Yeah, if they don't get their ticket, they gotta pay $50 even if they go here.
It's above her after that.
It's above her.
It is. It's above me. But other than that, that's it. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you, Nikayla, for giving us a little.
Thank you for that interview. One round of applause for our current shareholder of CAB.
Right. So now on to hot topics. We are going to start this way. Go ahead, Drew.
Alright, So first, I'm gonna talk about G Herbo and his baby mama, and they little drama because it was just recently his birthday, and I guess they might have had a deal between each other like, hey, don't have my baby around your girlfriend, like, la la la. And so I guess she must have saw her in a video with the baby or whatever, and like she had some words to say. And so this is straight from my Instagram. She said, now I'm taking it all the way there. I try to be cool. I try to be a cool, bleep baby mama. Let you get my son, even though you don't even get him for real. For whatever reason, I helped you get your cases dropped so you wouldn't go to jail. I be being so cool with you, and you really done pushed me past my MFing limit now. My son, B-word, and I'm gonna just stop right there because it's like, it's
just
a whole lot
long.
more of that, yeah. And so I just want to say how y'all feel about that, like baby mama drama, basically.
Well, I'm not a baby mama, so I guess I wouldn't know. I don't know. I think they kind of embarrass themselves on social media when they do stuff like that.
I think it's something like every week with them too. Like, you know, we all know like they still got that like
Right. They
like
still probably be
connection, like
messing
that
with each
connection
other.
together and all that. It's like a mother and father thing. Like, well, we can't understand because like none of us have kids in here, right? None
Right.
Of us.
Just hold on. Yeah, clarify that. Are y'all sure?
But yeah, like it's just one of the things. Like, you know, they always gonna be around each other, so they always gonna have that connection. But like I said, it's just like they always arguing this week, that week, then the next week. You know, they seem play fighting, but it's just something every week with them too. Like
He cheated on her with old girl, right?
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't know.
Wh-
We weren't there.
Go ahead, Key.
A lot of people said that she did it just because it was his birthday. Mind you, she posted that on his birthday, and like the girlfriend had just got him the chain with his grandmother
grandma,
on
and
it
he
and
cried.
stuff.
I
So
seen
they
the
said
video.
this was Ari just trying to get attention. Like
She was
always.
hating.
So
She ain't never made him cry.
I don't know.
She bought him the 22 pairs of Air Forces, the Fazos.
The G Fazos.
With the reasons why she left.
She was mad. She ain't, she never made him cry. She was kind of jealous. She was feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
Is she still with the Javante, the boxer?
No, cause she just posted she wish she had a boyfriend yesterday.
Oh my god.
And then there it is.
So maybe they.
I don't
arguing
like
too.
that because that's her son. That's her son's father. So it's
Yeah.
like her son gonna grow up. She gonna see all of this. Like she gonna see him like talking about this in the future. Like when he get on Instagram, like, dang, mom was going in on my pop like this, calling him a B word, saying he got. Cause I didn't even read that part, but later on in the paragraph, she spoke as if he had some type of STD that's incurable. So, and she said that out there. So it's like, why would you want to say this about the father of your son? Like, that's,
Yeah, because
that's
then I'm
ugly.
looking at you. So what do you have?
Come on, man.
Like,
Make it make sense.
make it make sense. Y'all have a whole
Real.
baby together. So
Yeah.
what do you have? But all right, forget about them.
Well, essentially, you know what they say, man. Hurt people hurt people. Clearly, the young lady is hurt, and
Yeah.
you know, she's just
agree.
upset. She has a child with him, and you know, things like that tend to happen.
I agree. I think she miss him. Yeah. She do. But forget about her. JT is free.
City girls.
City girls are back.
City girl fall.
Definitely.
City girl winter.
JT is out and she dropped a fire little track. JT's first day out. Did y'all hear it?
Yeah, I heard. What'd you
I
think
ain't
about it?
gonna lie, I
What'd you
haven't.
think?
I think she did her thing. I think she did.
Do you think she's ready to just hop back in the game after being?
She got potential. I think she do. Cause you know she right. What's her name don't write? Carisha.
Oh, the other one don't work?
She
No,
don't.
she
She don't
don't
write.
write.
I was just
JT
finna
is the
ask.
writer. She's the writer.
You can
so.
tell who the rapper is out of the
Yeah.
out of the two.
I watched that documentary like right before she went to jail. What's Young Miami? She said she didn't even want to like rap. Like JT like told
Yeah,
her
like
we need
JT
we need
is
to
the
do this.
foundation. Like,
And
Like
like,
a-
cause like she
she's
said
the real
herself, she
city
said I
girl.
don't rap, but like when they start dropping music, people start messing with it. So she's like, all right, I guess I keep doing this and all that.
I never
Yeah.
liked Young Miami.
so now when Meg come, we gotta say JT free on Realer, cause you know we can't say free JT. So make sure y'all.
okay. Get it
Make
right.
sure
I
y'all do
got you.
that.
I got you. Okay, so Nikayla, I got a question for you. So how do you feel the City Girls like as a group will be? Cause I know you listen to City Girls. I'm sure you do. Everybody do.
I do.
Okay. I know you do. I know you do. So we've seen Young Miami performing by herself. So how do you think it's gonna be now that JT is back?
I feel as though they gonna have to just wait until that baby drop.
She is pregnant.
Yeah, she's
Ooh.
definitely about to.
Seems like JT is
Nah, it
going
might be
solo.
JT.
Right. But just city girl.
Yeah,
Real.
I definitely feel like they should wait because I mean they kind of waited until JT was about to get out of jail, but now she's out before 2020. She wasn't supposed to get out till next year, so.
Was City Girls an option for homecoming? I just want to know. Well, young City Girl, Young Miami before JT was out. No. Yeah, that'd have been dead. That would have been free.
Yeah,
that should have been
No
a free
comment.
show.
None of
No
they
comment.
songs.
No comment.
I don't know none of their songs. No.
You definitely
I
have
really
heard
don't.
it.
What song they made?
Act Up, You Can Get Snatched Up. You've heard. Everybody has heard that
I'm
song.
out the loop.
Kiki, with Drake.
Oh, that's them talking
In
on
My
it?
Feelings.
That's them talking on it?
Yeah.
In the back.
Oh, okay. I like that. I thought that was old 90s.
You so
sample.
you thought that was
I'm
old.
sorry,
You
guys.
so old, bitch. Talk about I thought that was
You
so.
done heard. It's one of them, like you done heard the city.
You've
Girls.
heard, yeah. You can't
mean,
go
I-
to Lincoln and
Are
not
the
have
city-
ever heard
Is
it.
it Hot City Girls?
Hot girl, son.
First of all,
I was-
Ben,
City
what we're
Girl.
not gonna do
Huh?
is disrespect Meg. Meg is a hot girl.
In the city
JT,
girl is
J-
Hot City Girl? I don't-
Meg is a
I don't
hot
know.
girl. JT and Young Miami are the city girls. You so disrespectful. Okay, I'm sorry,
Which
Meg.
type of summer is better, a hot girl summer or a city girl
Hot girl
summer?
summer.
Hot girl summer.
What's the difference, ladies?
City Girl.
I lived my hot girl.
Hot
summer.
girl.
Neither of them better.
Hot girl summer is about getting if you had summer classes, just being a hot girl in general. It's about being in your bag,
Just dropped
on
32
your
degrees out, man. I got my North Face on. So would it be cold girl when I don't know?
hot
guys?
girl is when you pretty much on your SHIT. So you are getting the bag. You are about to graduate.
That's
You
what
know
it
me.
is.
That's
the
what it
tweet.
is.
That's
You
the
know, sophomore year, you killing it. That's a hot girl. Because, you know, Meg is still taking classes, even with her being a celebrity and stuff. So that's a hot girl. City girl, I really don't know the definition of a
What
city
about
girl.
lukewarm? Because we graduate in the spring.
Who?
Lukewarm.
Might get this
girl,
man outta here.
spring-
You say lukewarm?
Spring's not hot. It's Luke.
I'm really confused on what
Is it
you're
my
talking
time to-
about.
Warm.
Luke.
Anyway, so, like,
It don't matter because all
just
that,
know it's a hot girl summer.
all that
Ben.
hot girl summer over now. Yeah.
You right, because
Yes, sir.
it's still a hot girl semester.
Yeah, all right.
And it's gonna be a hot girl. It's gonna be a hot girl homecoming too. Period. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what was next on Hot Topics?
Well, you know, since we talking about hot girls and
Don't
girls
you dare
coming,
put her with hot girl.
city girls and cold girls and I don't know, guys. I just I just live here. But for more serious news, I want to bring up last week we talked about the Amber Geyer and how she was given 10 years and how the judge and such, you know, hugged her and showed a lot of remorse. Well, there's been an update since that case has been going on. The actual guy who testified against her was Joshua Brown, and he was murdered after the trial. So anybody got any views and opinions on that? I know a lot of conspiracy theories are saying like that, oh, well, you put a Caucasian female officer behind bars, no matter the amount of years, the government is going to prove their point and use him as an example.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' views on that?
I know some people, weren't they saying like they thought it was him because he was like a drug dealer, so it was just something dealing with that. I feel like it was just too coincidental. That's why I'm kind of skeptical on how I should feel about it. That's pretty much my opinion. Like it's just that's a big coincidence. How many days after the trial
I
did
think he was murdered pretty much the next day. If
The
I'm not
next
mistaken,
day?
I could be wrong. And for more information in the case, Jaquarius Mitchell, Michael Mitchell, and Thaddeus Green are the three that they're saying that actually murdered him. So the story is they drove from Louisiana to where
Texas?
to
Isn't it
Texas, and they saying that a drug deal went bad and it was a complete shootout.
But wasn't he shot in the mouth? He was shot, and
Shot
that's
in the
like
chest and the mouth.
that's like personal, like isn't it?
They saying it was a complete shootout, and they're actually saying that Joshua Brown, the guy who was murdered, the guy who testified, actually shot back, and one of the 3 people actually got shot by him, and is
Okay.
actually in the hospital right now. So, anybody got any other views on that before I give my view on it?
I just want. Was he shot in the mouth? Did it say? Because I feel like I heard.
Yeah, he
that.
was.
He was.
Shot in the mouth.
Yeah. So I just feel like something like that is kind of like personal.
Shut them up.
Yeah. Like I feel like. I mean, I don't know. I may watch too many movies, but I just feel like that's something, like you said, like kind of trying to shut him up, like kind of like a hint. But I don't know. I could just be overthinking. What you
Well, I
think?
just
Ben?
know we talked about it in one of my classes yesterday. Shout out to Professor Omar. He always pushing us to think. But I just know we kind of compared it to, we kind of compared it to the Nipsey Hussle and how he was murdered and how there's a conspiracy theory behind that. They're saying, well, it wasn't no police officer that actually killed him. It was 2 black guys that killed him. And I was just thinking maybe they're using the black guys to do their dirty work.
Yeah, like kind of like, yeah, I get what you're saying, to kind of make people think it was because he was a part of that life, but really,
Right, and they're trying to paint it as some. I know with the Nipsey thing, they were saying that it was something simple as the guy was jealous of him, and Nipsey called him a snitch, and he ended up killing him. But even that same day, Nipsey posted on social media that having powerful enemies is a blessing, and most people were saying that he was alluding to the government. And a lot of people are saying, that happened because he was trying to put out that documentary and what he was doing for the black community. And tying it back into this case, they're saying that they basically use those black men as basically decoys, and maybe they're getting some type of reward from it. And to make us just dismiss it like, oh, he was a drug dealer. His opinion shouldn't have been valid in the Amber Gaia case in the first place.
I'd hate to be the one that was shot. Dang.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's one of those things that's just too much of a coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the white man. Sorry. Not really sorry,
They
but
dealing with a way bigger bag too. We know people in like gangsters and stuff like that. Like they'll put money on somebody's head, like if they really want them gone. So if it's the government, we know they basically working with an unlimited bag. Like if it's really like that, you know what I'm saying? And what state did this take place? Was this Texas?
Yes, sir.
I
And they came from
that's
Louisiana.
down south, so you know what I'm saying? Even Louisiana, we know what type of people we dealing with down there. Like we know the history and stuff like that. So why wouldn't it?
especially the police down south.
You know
like
what I'm
it's
saying?
still
Yeah.
Well, guys, I didn't want to put a damper on the cold girl summer.
the
Excuse me.
cold girl summer.
I mean,
What season are you
excuse
in?
me. I mean, the lukewarm girl winter.
I was about to say, and it's
In
the
the
first
city-
day. It's really been cold,
in
bitch.
the city,
Fall, it's
in the
not.
city with the girl having a summer party. I also wanted to bring, because as a black community, we gotta stay woke and stay aware of some of the things that's going on. I also wanted to bring up another case with DeAndre Summerville, actually a 21-year-old black male, just like me, and he missed jury duty, and he was actually sentenced to 10 days in jail, a year probation, and a month of community service. During that community service, he actually had to appear in the court and give a speech on why jury duty is important. And to even go deeper into the case, the actual judge that sentenced him said that he did it because the young man was African American male, and he said that his opinion was important on the board. So what do you guys like? What are you guys' views on that? Because a lot of us are 21,
They just
which
looking
means
for a
jury
reason.
duty is coming
I just
up.
think they just looking for a reason to punish. Like I know it's only 10 days, but still 10 days in jail for missing jury duty
It's
for who knows
stupid.
what the reason. But do they actually have like a reason? Did he actually like say a reason why he?
Because he was an African American
No,
male.
I'm saying like did the man say why he missed jury duty?
He was.
overslept.
The guy said that he actually overslept, and when he woke up, the case was just about over, so he went to work.
Oh, you can't
Looking
be
for a
mad.
reason.
Yeah,
Mind
you
you-
can't be mad somebody slept past their alarm.
Yeah.
People do it every day.
I definitely have gotten jury duty before, but I didn't go.
They gonna give you 10 days.
Nah. I definitely
they
called,
looking for
told
you.
them
You got
I
a
was
whole
in
warrant out
school.
here.
Right? She don't even.
Have you got pulled over since your jury duty?
No,
You got a whole warrant.
No, you definitely like if you have any like prior obligations, you definitely can call them and tell them like you in school or you like serving somewhere. So it's not like that. But that with him like oversleeping,
They
I
just
don't
being
think they
extra.
should have gave him 10 days and a year probation. I don't really think it's that
Deep.
serious. But like, did he call the court?
Right? Did he just
Like,
oversleep and then just go to work?
yeah,
I feel
like-
like even a no call, no show type thing.
It's
is
still not worth it.
grounded.
Rescheduling for
Like,
jury duty.
'cause
Yeah.
And it's not even the 10 days in jail that's
It's
bothered a lot of people. It's that probation, because if you mess up on probation, then they bound to give you how many ever days they want to give you in jail. So, but moving further on the case, they said that the year of probation was kind of harsh, and it has since been reduced to about 3 months. So that's good, but even 3 months of probation and 10 days in
He
jail
don't need no
is still
probation.
harsh.
He doesn't need any probation. Like, it's just not that deep. It's not that deep at all. I just don't get it.
I don't
What y'all
think
got going on?
the year probation, 10 days, I don't think it's really necessary. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't even give, what was it, the case with all those Caucasian students getting like hacked into the, like, what is it, the colleges or something like that? Those famous people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they was like rigging their like ACT scores
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
that's something you should be.
yeah, like
doing
they,
some
didn't-
time
they only got
for.
like 10 days, so I don't really
That
think,
doesn't compare.
yeah, I don't really think that for oversleeping and jury duty.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, like that probation stuff is nothing to play with, cause he, 21 young kid, if he want to go, you know, my fault, bro. If he want to go smoke something or something, like
Mm-hmm.
he gonna get locked up. Like if he gotta take a drop test,
Or even
like,
just
the next
leaving,
day,
even
like,
just leaving the state without permission.
exact. Like you can't even. It's like he's not a menace to society for missing jury duty. Like I feel like people who actually out here doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the people who you. I don't want nobody locked up, but like those are the people who you would, you know what I'm saying? They hurting people. This man overslept, and y'all treating him like he is straight. Like he didn't rob somebody. Like people get little charges like that for robberies, and so yeah.
Yeah, I can see we having trouble in the studios, man. But
What's the
speaking of studios, over this past weekend, a lot of you know Tyler Perry, who's known for plays, movies, directing, things of that sort. He opened up a new studio in Georgia. The studio is said to be a 12 soundstage, 200,000 square foot office complex. And if you know Ava, I can't pronounce her last name right now, but the director of When They See Us, she went on to say that the fact of the studio is that the lots of Disney, Warner Brothers, Paramount, Fox, and Sony could all fit inside Tyler Perry's new studio, and they could still have at least 60 square feet or 60 acres to spare. And so with this, like he's basically created like a small like little city for like filming movies and stuff like that. Like there's 12 sound stages. He's replicated the White House. He's created Medea's old house from the place and stuff like that. And I feel like this can be like a chance for not only like young actors, young film directors, stuff like that, but actually like black people as a whole. So what do y'all feel on this?
I feel like he's just amazing. Like I feel like Tyler Perry was already giving black people, young black people, anybody to be honest, a chance. Like you see, he really doesn't use people in his movies or plays that are known already. He brings people up. You know, he wants to see everybody win. So I respect Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry. I'm a big Medea fan. I've been watching him since I had the plays on bootleg. So it's lit.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I definitely feel like that's big for the culture, like you were saying, like for all people, but definitely for black people, because like he's definitely gonna be creating a whole lot of opportunities that weren't available before. Like he just made history doing this. Like Warner Brothers, like that's a long-standing company in the music industry, in the movie industry, and like he just came and been like, "Hey, I'm here." Like he a powerhouse now for sure. Like even more than he was. So yeah.
Man, I think it's amazing. It's a great opportunity. You know, TP, everybody been saying it all week, man. He didn't wait for them to offer him a chair at the table.
Yeah.
He built his own table and created chairs for his people. So it's a great legacy. It's something that us as a community, we got to get behind and support and build on. And I was thinking like real deep into it, like probably thinking a little deeper than most people. But do we have like any children, or like after Tyler leaves, who will inherit
He does
all of
have
those
one
things?
child.
He has
He has a
one
kid?
child.
It's rumored to be he has one kid.
Oh, see, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I didn't know that. I really thought like he was just living life.
Because I don't
That's
want,
my kid.
after untimely passing or anything, for the quote unquote man to just take all of that
Yeah.
from us.
I feel like he probably has some, even if he doesn't like have a kid, because they're not for sure if he has the kid.
Yeah.
So like even if he doesn't, I'm sure it's somebody, because you got to think he builds these relationships with people, from way like years ago, from like movies he started. You see he uses the same people. So I'm sure there's somebody, a mentee, somebody that he trusts to like, they probably already have that set in stone. Like if I die tomorrow, you
Right.
finish this.
I just don't want it to be taken out of our culture.
I don't think
'cause
the
that's
black
something.
community would let that happen. I don't think the black community would let that happen at all. To be honest, any celebrity, I don't think they'll let that happen.
I don't know if Aaron said it, but the whole studio is also on a Confederate Army base, a former Confederate Army base. So that's just dope alone. Like a black
Yeah.
man
Yeah, he's done.
is
Yeah,
on this land.
He did it
like-
with that. Like he even gave like majority of his like old actors like because they own like little Hollywood Walk of Fame like their own stars because he says like something that they deserve because they're not going to get it on the real one. So in the studios he gave them like their own little recognition and stuff like
Right, he
that.
gave Rudy one. I don't know her real name, but y'all know y'all know Rudy from the Cosby Show.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
got one. Like that's
Yeah.
my girl. Yeah, like she got one. So that's
So I feel like
that's
he's really
dope.
doing it. But a quick question: which one y'all like better, the plays or the movies?
plays
plays.
10 times funnier.
No, well, I'm kind of like I'm half and half though. because-
Plays is
No,
funnier.
it's like some movies are
Them
good,
movies.
but the plays, I
So
definitely grew up on plays.
Medea family reunion, because not all of his movies have plays. Like he started off with the plays, and then that's when he started making the movies. So I'll say Diary of a Mad Black Woman play
Yeah,
is killing the movie.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's killing the movie.
No,
It's
cause like
killing.
when she dumped him in that like bathtub and he
I'm-
was finna die.
Well, yeah, that part. But when it comes to like Medea and stuff, like,
Yeah.
cause Medea's funny, so he utilizes her more in
Yeah.
plays than he. So yeah, I that's the only reason, cause I'm more towards Medea. Everything else, so yeah, I guess that's cool.
And
but-
then just the nostalgia of the plays. You got to think of the music, man. I'm a big consumer
the
of
songs.
music.
Yeah,
You gotta cook
and clean and wash everything. Smile and greet. Hand your man a pen so he can write that check, paying all my bills. Yes.
I love the
plays
plays,
are
man.
lit.
You gotta respect the nostalgia of the plays. That's where he started it. I mean, they said it themselves. That wig made that man $600 million.
Say
You
that.
know, the dig. So he definitely doing this thing.
And everybody takes advice from Medea. Everybody has had some little life lesson from Medea. I don't care. That's everybody's grandma, auntie, cousin, whatever.
Yeah, y'all just killed me with that song. I didn't even fake it.
Because that's his songs though. Like you can really remember them. Like I probably know every Tyler Perry play song.
Yeah, that's all.
my favorite like play that he's ever done is Medea's One Big Happy Family.
Oh,
I love
that's when he
that.
introduced the two boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember them? They was just on YouTube making remixes to the Brady Bunch,
Yeah.
and then he put them on that play, and that
Oh yeah, the gospel little thing they did with that. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
like it put them on the map. Like he's for the people, and I love that about him.
Has he remade like all of the movies? I mean, not movies, but has he remade all of the plays into movies? No. Like, what's a play?
Yeah, what's
that-
done in the dark hasn't been a movie.
He even have like a couple of new plays.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still doing plays to this
I think
day.
he's on. I don't know if it's over, but I know like starting like last year, and like going into this year, he was doing like the last tour, like the Medea plays, because he's saying he's done like playing Medea.
He
And all
trying to
that.
kill her off.
Killer off, dang.
Yeah, cause
So,
wasn't that the movie the
I feel
funeral?
like he was just saying that.
But I know,
think
but
he
I'm
was just
saying
saying
he
that to
he's
advertise
yeah.
the movie.
Yeah, but
so like, if y'all could choose any Medea play, cause y'all seem like
Took
y'all
my
some
way.
big fans. Oh, that was your. Go ahead, then. Go ahead. You got it.
If y'all could pick one, what would be y'all's favorite?
Medea goes
out
to
of-
jail.
Medea's family
Medea
reunion.
goes to jail.
Medea's
Either
family
that
reunion.
one or Class Reunion.
Class
Class
reunion is
Class reunion.
fun.
That's
Class
what-
reunion,
that's
the
what he
first one. That's like one of the first ones, I think.
I think the
feel
first
like
one he
it
did
is.
was
I
I
feel
Can
like
Do
the
Bad All by
older
Myself.
ones.
Like that, it was
I can do bad.
That was like one of his first
Oh
plays.
no, I can do bad. It's
then he did,
funny
like, the Iron Man
moments in
Black
each
Woman.
one
Yeah.
that like
But
have
I
me
love
dying.
Class
Class
Reunion.
Reunion,
Reunion
like,
is
he played
good.
the
He played the
bellhop,
bellhop
then he
and
played-
Medea.
Yeah.
Hey, and the bellhop character.
Was hilarious. Yep.
Oh, I need to go watch stuff. I'm about to go watch them. Yep.
Is that everything? What's yours? My favorite.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be zoned out. Class Reunion, definitely, man. He played the bellhop and he played Medea. What, guys? I don't understand.
Big. It's the fact that
He
we
was
just
so
said
funny.
it.
When he said that. He played the.
Slime everywhere, bro.
Anytime we say something, Ben be like, yeah, so
I thought
you know,
I heard
think.
that. I thought of it. My bad.
Oh man.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess we can wrap it up. Thank you, Nikayla, CAB chair, for coming again. We enjoyed having you. Any last words from anybody? Peace. Oh,
Peace.
now.
Yeah.